Commission as the inquiry is turning up the heat on the Banjul City Council following explosive testimony from former Assistant Procurement Officer Yahya Jammeh. She alleged that the council unlawfully copied truck specifications from the Gambia Municipal Council in a controversial $13 million trust bin procurement, raising red flags over suspected fraud and abuse of process. Mamadi Bado reports.
In a revealing testimony before the Local Government Commission on Tuesday, Yahya Jammeh, the former Assistant Procurement Officer at the Banjul City Council, exposed a questionable procurement attempt involving a $13 million trash bin deal, now redeployed to the Rates Office. Yahya detailed how the procurement process was marred by irregularities, including the unlawful use of track specifications copied from a Gambia Municipal Council document without any needs assessment or customization for Banjul. She further revealed that the Gambia Public Procurement Authority, GPPA, had initially rejected the proposal due to the Council's failure to properly involve its internal procurement unit. Yahya suggested that her intervention in raising these concerns have led to her redeployment, highlighting a culture within the BCC where procurement protocols and junior staff inputs are routinely overlooked.
I was written a memo
on the 23rd of June.
This was June 23rd.
Concerning tendering of a procurement.
Concerning tendering of a procurement.
Procurement involved $13 million.
And that procurement involved $13 million.
More the procurement of the trash bins. Trash bins.
And that was the procurement of the trash bins.
Wow. So when we're in Paskiman, Musuma invited in contracts committee.
But for me, as I said, I was never been invited to the contracts committee.
They came prior to that. Nyom den defon sen li nakala tudate defon sen bidding documents yeb ñu send ko to GPPA.
They prepared all their bidding documents and sent it to the GPPA.
Lo xamne GPPA dañ ko turn down.
And that was turned down by the GPPA.
Parce que there was amuton a proper procurement plan.
There wasn't any proper procurement plan.
The amount bu entail for procurement be.
And the amount entailed for the procurement.
Lolo dafa warona neka lo xamne it was bid for tendering, an open tendering.
Yahya Jammeh also revealed that her fallout with Banjul City Council CEO Mustafa Bachile stemmed from her refusal to endorse questionable procurement practices. She disclosed that her raising concerns over irregularities, particularly surrounding a planned contract award to Keba and Sons. She was sidelined and later reassigned. Yahya described Keba and Sons as a well-known supplier in Banjul, alleging familial ties to Mayor Rohimalik Law, which she implied raised for a conflict of interest concerns in the procurement process.
Paski man already amna a clue.
Because I got a clue already.
Le Keba and Sons bobo.
That Keba and Sons.
Dafa boka ak mayor be.
Is related to the mayor. And a relative of the mayor.
You work or award that contract.
Shouldn't be award of a contract.
It's a conflict of interest.
That shows that it's a conflict of interest.
You mean, sorry, let me cut you short. You mean the mayors of Banjul?
Yes.
Rohimalik Law?
Yes. The mayors of Banjul, Rohimalik Law.
Yes, Rohimalik Law, that's the person I'm referring to. The mayors.
In procurement.
And in procurement.
Conflict of interest.
The conflict of interest should not happen. You should not have somebody that you know or a relative
award a contract
to be awarded a contract.
So I brought it to them.
I then brought it to them.
I questioned the CEO.
I then questioned the CEO.
Why Keba and Sons?
I then asked him why Keba and Sons.
It should have been open tendering.
Because this should be an open tendering.
13 million, it has gone beyond the threshold.
Because 30 million is beyond the threshold.
So you make a push and pull.
There was a push and pull therein.
So you then call off the meeting.
Then we were told to call off the meeting.
What did he tell you at the time?
The witness also recounted being called back to the office after hours by CEO Mustafa Bachile and Director of Administration Katim Toure, who who allegedly attempted to pressure her into complying with their demands. Eyeafrica claimed that the CEO told her she was seen as an obstacle and that they would go so far as to approach her family members to force her into compliance. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mamadi Ba.